For me, I believe that we have a right to be married. We have a right to experience the rights that heterosexual people have of being able to share, of being able to be beneficiaries of each other's financial life insurance, such as, retirements and things like that. We should be able to experience that. We should be able to be completely a part of each other's life, be able to go into the hospital room and be able to declare ourselves as a married couple. Because I believe that it's not that we're gay, it's individual circumstances. And certain people can commit, this goes for men and women, certain people can commit, and certain people just won't because of certain circumstances that they've experienced before in their life that they haven't gone over. So that's just how I feel about gay marriage. Now I want to move on to the topic of relationships. Now, as far as relationships are concerned, I believe that people can have successful relationships, but there are certain obstacles that cause people not to have successful relationships. When I think of a relationship, as far as an intimate relationship and as far as a friendship, there are certain things that are similar and there are certain things that will be different only because in an intimate relationship, you're going to expose yourself to and experience things beyond what a regular friendship will give you. So, I believe that everyone enters a relationship for a selfish motive, for a personal reason that they find something in someone else that they can get something from, that they can gain from. And in order to have a successful relationship, you have to be able to compromise some of those selfish reasons to make each other happy. But when a relationship fails, it fails because I believe that we go into relationships, a lot of people, not we, but a lot of people go into relationships expecting certain things. And when your expectations aren't met, then you're bound to want to get out of that situation. What I mean by that is, say for instance, you go into a relationship looking for someone who will support you. But the person that you're dating, they support you in some things, but they don't support you in all things. But the person that you're looking for, you want them to support you in all things. What I came to realize is when it comes to a relationship, it's all about your mindset. And a lot of the times when we get out of one relationship and we go into another relationship, we usually go into that relationship comparing it to the last one and hoping that the same thing doesn't happen with this relationship. One of the things that my friend said was that when he goes into another relationship, he's thinking of it as starting over. Now, going with that, if a lot of people think like that, of starting over, then you're already going into the relationship with a doomed mindset. Because when you think of starting over, you're thinking of beginning again, trying to reconnect the dots of what may have went wrong the last time. When it comes to relationships, I don't believe that you can think that way as starting over again. I think that you should begin to believe that you're starting new. You're starting a new journey, a fresh start. Because the person that you are beginning to date now is not the same person that you were dating then. You do not know about this person as much as you want to. You do not know. So you're learning this person. And you, as the relationship goes on, you begin to learn more and more about this person. But when I say if I'm going to say I'm starting over again, I'm thinking that this person is going to be the same type of person as the last one that I dated. And so I've already basically sentenced him to failure as of being able to be my partner, because I basically said that he's going to end up doing the same things that the last guy did to me. So I believe that in instances like that, when you leave one relationship, you need to take time to allow yourself to grow individually and be by yourself. Because the more you enter relationships with that mindset, the more you're going to have failed relationships, because you will never give the other person a chance. Also, so I told him, I said, you have to think about it as starting a new adventure, beginning to allow yourself to open yourself up to getting to know this person for who they are and not who you want them to be or who you think they're going to be, but accept them for who they are, what the type of person that they are. So I told him, I said, in order to have a successful relationship, each person individually has to be able to be themselves. A lot of times we go into relationships and we put on a persona, we put on a facade, we put up walls because of what someone else did to us or things that happened in the past. And those relationships fail because one or both people couldn't open up to each other. They were not able to completely allow the other person to get to know them because they were scared, they were afraid. And so they were not able to completely be themselves because they were so guarded. And when people are guarded, it's hard to make a relationship work. So with that said, in any relationship that you develop with a person, you have to be able to first be yourself. If you can't be yourself, then there's something inside of you that's stopping you from being able to open up to people. Even if it's your friends, even if it's your family, there's something going on with you that you need to get straight first before entering an intimate relationship with someone and trying to commit yourself to that person. Because as long as you hold on and guard yourself, you're never going to be able to allow that person to enter into your life completely, therefore dooming the relationship and never allowing it to work. Now, there are instances where people just don't click, and that's normal. You have people that you become friends with that after a while you're not friends with anymore because something about your relationship didn't just didn't click. But nevertheless, you were able to be yourself. And it wasn't that you were hiding something or you were holding back or the other person was holding back that doomed the relationship. It was that you guys just were not compatible and that your personalities did not match. They just were not going to work out. And that's sensible. But if you're in a relationship or you're developing a relationship with someone and you feel like I can never let this person know me because of flaws or because of things that have happened to me or because of this or because of that, then you are making excuses for why your relationships won't work. And therefore, you will never have a successful relationship. But it all starts with you. You have to be willing to take the steps to get yourself together, to love self first, and to know that you are in a good place to be able to allow someone else to get to know you. Okay? All right, so leave comments, rate, and subscribe to my videos. Send me messages and let me know what you guys think about my videos. And if I didn't make sense, leave comments and let me know that there was somewhere in there that I wasn't quite clear in what I was saying. But whatever the case, engage and leave me responses letting me know what you guys think. Okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.